in Taurus, full. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. This is your new moon in Taurus reading for. I don't even know who we on. I'm an hour behind schedule, hour and a half. Who are we on today? Oh, okay. All right, Pisces. Shout out to Pisces, man. Shout out to all the Pisces. Oh, come on now. Everybody not about to keep pulling me everywhere, man. Come on now. Show some love. They be doing KP 30, man. God damn. All right, Pisces. So I got a couple. Hopefully, I got all of the what you call them ready to go, all the visuals. So in the beginning, I'm gonna read the significance of the new moon, what's going on in the stars, and how do it relate to um us right now. And then I'm going to get into an oracle reading, and then I'm going to close out with a tarot card reading. Now, I will say this today, we're going to have a couple things lined up. Teen Titans, let's go. This nigga be saying himself. That is so funny. Say new moon significant. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we about to have a gallon of milk. Maybe not. If he's starting to get tired of it, then that means the milk consumption probably. Oh man, all right. I'm back. So I'm trying to find the right slides. I think the slides are out of order, of course. So what I'm gonna do? All right. That's okay. Boom, boom. What's this? Culturally. Okay, so this is going to be the first slide, I believe. All right. So we have new moon in Pisces. Okay, so what we have lined up for today at 2:20 Central Standard Time, about 3:20. I'm going to go live, and we are going to do a live meditation because the new moon is going to reach its highest peak today at about 3:38 ish, 3:30, somewhere around there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a group meditation. Jew, what up? Drop them Pisces in the chat, y'all, so we can get in that Pisces algorithm, right? So we're going to have group meditation today. I don't know. I'm behind on my readings now, so hopefully I can catch up. But I was hoping to do the trivia game around 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna be. I don't know. I'm gonna be severely behind schedule because I suppose I don't know. So let's go ahead and get to the new moon in Taurus. Okay, so if y'all don't know, we starting a new month in Taurus. Okay, which is a Earth sign. Okay, um, so I'm gonna fast forward to where it says astrologically. Okay, it says this new moon falls in Taurus, a grounded Earth sign, security, finances, and what sensual pleasures. So if you've been feeling on edge lately, it's just not KP doing it to you. It's actually the moon. Okay, it's not KP. All right. So that's for all my spicy jalapenos out there. All right, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so new moons are often seen as a time for setting intentions. Remember, the new moon is when we set the intentions, right? The full moon is when we set the intentions on letting things go. The full moon is when we welcome things. The new moon is when we welcome new things in. The full moon is when we release things that, to, how do I say this? We release things, okay? That's how that ancients look at it. All right. So new moon are often seen as a time for setting intentions, and a Taurus new moon encourages planting seeds related to material growth, self worth, and steady growth. Okay. So let's go ahead and go on to wait. This is this double. Okay, that's a problem. I didn't know that was double. All right. So I got to get these in order, or at least know what the order is. Okay, so we're gonna get the conjunction in a second. Which one is this? That's the sign. Oh, the moon being a super new moon. What's so funny? Okay, so I think this is going to be the first. Wait, is it this one? And oh, this is at the end. Okay, that one was supposed to be at the end, and I want to put that in the beginning. Okay, cool. So let's talk about super new moon and Taurus. Let me pull up the slides on the other phone so I can know exactly what I'm looking at. All right, so now we're looking at the super new moon in Taurus. Okay, so okay, is this the one we on? All right, so this is the first super new moon. Hey, this is the first super new moon of 2025 occurring when the moon is at its closest point to Earth, which is the perigee. While and just to mind you, remember the last full moon we had, the full moon was at its farthest point away from the earth. So we go from one full moon that's the furthest to one new moon that's the closest. Y'all see how the moon playing games with us? All right. So while new moons are not visible, their proximity can intensify gravitational effects, really influencing tides and potentially human emotions. Okay, astrologically speaking, this new supermoon falls in Taurus, a sign associated with what? Stability, security, and material comforts. It offers an opportunity to set intentions related to financial well being, personal values, and you guessed it, groundedness. You name it. All right. So I can't remember which one I wanted to go to next. All right, so I think I'm gonna go to this one next. All right, is this okay? So it says the new moon on Sunday, April 27th, um, 2:31 Central Standard Time. All right, so that's going to be 3:31 Eastern. That's going to be 1:30. I'm sorry, it's going to be 1:31 Eastern, 2:31 Central. Oh shit, I'm all the way backward. 3:31 Eastern, 2:31 Central, 1:31 Mountain, and 12:31 West Coast time. Okay. I'm sorry. I had no Cheerios today, so or coffee. All right, so it says this event makes the first super new moon of 2025 occurring when the moon is at its closest point. Wait, did I just read this? Am I? Did I just read this? Hold on. Oh no, this is different. All right, this was at the end. Okay, this was the one. So maybe I don't even need this one right here. Hold on, man. These slides. Okay, so I don't need that other slide then. That's cool. I don't need that other slide. Okay, so I got a slide that I don't need. Okay. I'm sorry that y'all had to go through all of that, Pisces. But we here. All right, so any significant planetary alignments in the sky. All right, so we got a couple. Okay, we got a couple planetary alignments in the sky that we need to look out for. Okay, so first thing first, we have a conjunction. Okay, so this is the wrong slide. Give me one. There we go. Right slide. Okay, planetary alignments and astrological aspects. The new moon features significant planetary interactions. Venus conjunct Saturn. So a conjunction is when two planets look very close together from the point of view of Earth. Okay. This alignment emphasizes commitment and structure in relationships and finances, encouraging long term planning and responsibility. Mars opposite Pluto. Okay, so what does opposite mean? So opposite is when a planet comes in between the sun and Earth, okay, or whatever. So I think the Mars is going to come and I think Mars is going to get sun, whatever, right? So that can stir up intense energies, prompting transformative actions and the need to start personal to assert personal power constructively. These dynamics suggest a potent timing for initiating meaningful changes, especially in requiring dedication and transformation. Okay, so this right here is just a little side note. Okay, it says while not directly tied to the new moon, it is worth noting that Venus and Saturn will make a close approach in the sky on April 28th. So that means that you will be able to see them April 28th before the sun comes up. All right, observers in the equatorial regions, right? So that's down there by the equator. Will have the best view, but early risers elsewhere can catch a glimpse of this planetary pairing near the horizon. All right. In summary, the new moon in Taurus is a powerful moment of setting grounded intentions, embracing transformation, moving forward with what a renewed focus. All right. So I am going to read how this affects Pisces directly, and then we're going to get into the individuals. Did I read this already? Yes. All right. What am I looking for? Sagittarius, Capricorn. Hmm. Did I skip that one with Pisces in it? Leo. Aries, Sag. Okay, it's the one with Sag in it. It's at the end. Okay, here we go. All right, so Pisces, this is how the new moon will affect you directly, okay? New ways of thinking and communicating are ready to bloom. You can start writing a project, a role in a course, or reconnect with siblings right now, okay? So shout out to all of the Pisces. So Pisces, I'm going to get first of all, I'm gonna get into the flow. I promise I will, right? But for some reason stuff just keep happening. So I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna keep fighting. All right, so let me pull up the computer. Let me see what's going on in the chat. My back hurt. I've been feeling that, but having that theme in my dreams. Okay. Uh oh. I'm not supposed to bend the cards like that. That's too much of a bend. I got to be gentle with these cards. I feel like this deck a little light. Did I? I leave a couple little cards out. All right. So yeah. So if y'all been wondering, why these people been doing what they've been doing, or what's going on with this one and why that one is this one, then it's in the moon, it's in the stars. You can blame it on the moon. All right. It's Taurus energy, so people are gonna be focused on home life, money, the physical aspect of things, the third dimensional aspect of life. What card is this and why is it flipped upside down? All right, Pisces. Let's see what spirit animal oracle card you have for the day. Can we get some Pisces in the chat, please? I'm gonna drop some too in a second. All right, let's see what Pisces got in store coming from the oracle deck. All right, you got number 4, the bear. All right, number 4, the bear. I like this bear. This is the etheric bear. All right, let me drop some Pisces in the chat so we can get in that Pisces algorithm. So we can get some young moolah babe. That's funny. Nearly 800 illegal aliens arrested. Damn, ICE is cleaning up. What am I looking for again? Oh, I was supposed to go drop some Pisces in the chat. I'm hungry, y'all. After I said I was gonna eat something after the last 5, I'm gonna eat something after this one for real. I am. I'm gonna eat something. All right. So let's see what's going on with the bear. Don't help me, bitch up the bear. All right, where my book go? All right, so it's number 4. All right, so this going to be easy to find. 8, 5, 4, 3. Let's get 4. All right, so it says bear. Oh, we need some light. All right, so it says burr. Burr. Oh, baby. Wow. Was I really muted the whole time? Wait a minute. Did y'all hear anything I said? Here we go with this again. Did y'all hear anything I said ever? Because I saw y'all, I said put some Pisces in the chat. Y'all type Pisces. Y'all, come on, man. You ain't hear nothing I said. Don't play with me, man. For 20 minutes, I was silent, or when I had answered the phone. Man, I swear it's not meant for me to. Every time I do these 12 signs, there's always some hiccups. So what was I saying? So what was I saying when I answered? So so I read through the slides. Y'all didn't hear the slides. Oh, I went silent when I was flipping through the book. Oh, that's weird. Why would I go silent flipping through the book though? That's weird. That's weird. I didn't answer the phone. It shouldn't. That's what I was confused. All right. So the symbolism of the bear is a deep and often associated with strength, protection, wisdom, and a connection to nature. The interpretation, find strength and calmness and reflection can be further elaborated in several ways. Okay. The first way, inner strength. The bear is a symbol of great physical strength, but also inner strength and resilience. When you receive a message of the bear, it may be a reminder to find your inner strength through calmness and reflection. Instead of reacting impulsively to challenges or stressful situations, the bear invites you to find your strength and inner peace and self awareness. This allows you to face difficulties with determination and courage, calmness, and patience. The bear is known for its calm and composed demeanor, which allows it to face adversity with serenity and steadfast. Kind of sound like the first one a little bit. When you receive the message of the bear, it may be a call to cultivate inner calmness to maintain composure even in the most turbulent situations and not to be overwhelmed by negative emotions. Calmness and patience enable you to make reasoned decisions and act with wisdom and determination. Reflection and wisdom. The bear, the bear, the bear is a symbol of wisdom and deep reflection. Its solitary and contemplative nature leads to leads it to seek understanding and knowledge through observing the world around it. When you receive the message of the bear, it may be an invitation for you to take time to reflect your experiences, to delve deep within yourself to find the answers you seek, and to seek wisdom through contemplation and meditation. All right. In summary, when you receive the message of the bear, it is an invitation to find your strength and calmness and inner reflection. It encourages you to maintain calmness and patience even in a difficult situation, to reflect on your experience, to seek wisdom through contemplation and meditation. This allows you to face life with courage and determination, finding your inner strength needed to overcome any challenges along the way. Shout out to the bear. All right. Shout out to the bear. And what's going on? So now the screen, now the live just cut off. What is going on with this live, man? Hold on. I didn't do it. I didn't turn off the flashlight, nothing. I didn't do that. That's crazy. What the hell is going on? All right. So I'm gonna pull three cards, just to get a vibe for the next uh lunar cycle, right? For the next sign, basically the next month, right? Like I said earlier, the next couple of days, they'll be on the lookout for a Piscean love and a Piscean career reading. Okay, I think they're going to be in the same reading. Okay, I think I'm gonna put them in the same reading. So, like I said, for those who just now tuning in, I will be doing all 12 signs today for the new moon in Taurus. We will be having game night. I think I'm gonna do it around dinner time. I don't think I'm gonna wait that late. I might do it around 4 or 5. I don't know. 4 or 5 Central, so that might be like 5, 6 Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, it was another announcement I wanted to make. Oh, the group meditation. So at 2:31, at about, I can't remember what time I set the live for, but at about two something or three something Eastern Standard Time, I will go live so we can do a new moon meditation. So this new moon again is going to be for us to uh bring in the things that we want in life. Okay. I might actually have Sa Guru, my guru, lead us in meditation um via his app. He got a very good, very, very, very good meditation with a very, very significant breathing technique. All right, so the first card is going to be Page of Cups again. Okay, well, Page of Cups was in the last reading. It's going to be here again. Okay, we got the Judgment card reversed. Okay, Judgment card reversed. And then last but not least, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so really quick, this Nine of Cups is how can I sum this up? Really quick, it's creative energy, um, but it's also love and flowing and love energy that allows a person to tap into a particular flow state to quote unquote receive messages from the divine. Okay, so of course, some people when they look at this card, the first thing they think is a love offer. And that can be it, right? This could be saying that, somebody might be having an eye on you, or, maybe you can get somebody off your mind, right? Um, but this card also deals with a lot of creative energy. So us being able to tap into spirit and tell spirit what we want and be able to get feedback live in real time. All right. They say you can't do it, but trust me, it's possible. All right. So we got creative love energy, but we also got the judgment card reversed. Okay. So when there's upright polarity, remember the judgment card symbolizes what? Freedom, liberation, right? These are people that's being liberated from a belief or a thought or whatever the case may be for you in particular, right? So whenever the judgment card comes out, we could be seeing things in balance. Uh, remember, by this being a major arcana card, I would definitely pay close significance to this judgment card because the judgment cards represents a change of position, right? That's the Ouroboros, right? The snake eating its tail, right? The last shall become first. The meek shall inherit the earth. Shall I continue? Yeah, I be talking shit, y'all. But in all seriousness though, this judgment card in its upright polarity represents change of position, being free, right? Like I said, the last becoming the first and the first becoming the last. So what does it mean in this reverse polarity? Well, again, like I said, this could indicate that you could be misjudging a person, place, or thing. This could indicate failure, right? This could represent indecision. Um, when it comes down terms of yes or no, this is going to be for you to decide. It's going to be for you to tap into that Libra air energy and for you to decide whether or not this person is good or not good. And you might say, KP, how might I do that? I might not have all the facts, right? Well, again, notice between these two cards, what's going on? There's heavy concentration here, right? And we got heavy concentration in the earthly realm and heavy concentration in the water or in the emotional realm. Okay, so all together, if I can put these together, all together, I throw these together. What am I talking about? Right? Let me zoom in so you can see the card. Silly. Again, remember, uh, the page represents the dawn of a new beginning, but this is not the same person that was maybe in that relationship or at that old job before, right? I'm bigger, stronger, faster, better. The judgment card is saying that maybe we might be spending too much time with our heads in the clouds and it in this and if that's the case, then it's nine is saying it's time to get to work, right? It's time to buckle down and it's time to focus, right? When I'm putting the emphasis on focus between these two cards, it's a mental prowess that's here, right? Yes, this person is able to connect because their heart is open, right? They wear their heart on their sleeve. That's why he dressed like a fool in a sense because what he's to his he's living to his true authentic self, if that makes sense, right? That's why he dressed like that. That's why he's probably one of the most well dressed out of the whole deck. All of the pages are very well dressed if you really want to be honest, right? But I think it's going to be a heavy emphasis and focus on that 10th cup. And I know this is a pinnacle card, but there's a divine order that takes place in life. And to achieve this, the 10 cups, and to consolidate them into one, we're going to have to put an emphasis on uh focus of concentration. When you're looking at this nine of wands, it represents persistence, fruition, being resilient, overcoming obstacles and adversity, right? No, this isn't the king, no, this isn't the queen, right? But that doesn't mean that we don't have value, right? Just because we haven't elevated to the next step, that doesn't mean we don't have value. All right, so I will go ahead and consult. Oh, dang, I just knocked my whole deck down. Knock the deck, knock the cards down, just everything. Just damn, I just oh, I gotta put all these. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I don't. I was gonna let them just sit there, but I can't. Not right now. I'm gonna have to reset the whole deck. I'm gonna have to reset both decks. I should have reset them anyways, but okay. So let's go ahead. Normally, let's go ahead and see, and then every single time something happens, now my zoom and focus messed up. Now the zoom and focus messed up. Let's get back. See if we can get it back. Might need some light to get the focus back. It's trying to focus. I think it's focused. There it go. All right. So I'm going to consult the other deck to see how we can. What's the best course of action of welcoming this new energy in? I was going to say that that nine of pentacles can be it, but I don't think so. I think this nine of pentacles is an indication of where we need to be. The page of cups, the judgment card, reverse. I think these three cards is telling us where we need to be or what energy we need to bring in. So I'm gonna see if we can get something else from the other deck. Best course of action, anything to look out for, just something. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, my zoom is messed up. Dang, man. It's always something, I swear, boy. Dang, the zoom messed up. Let me zoom all the way out and see if that helps. back like that. You fly like it's still zoomed in like that. YouTube, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. This shitty ass app. I swear to God. Or you know what? Not best course of action. What are we misjudging? That's what we need to know. What are we misjudging? What are we misjudging? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm about to ask Tarot. Pisces, what is being misjudged? So this upright page of cups is telling me your heart is in the right place. Your mind is in the right place, but it's something that's missing. Maybe we putting something that we really truly want on hold for whatever reason. It's sitting in the middle. Let's see if I can get something from this page. What are we missing? What are we misjudging? Now it's not focused again. It just tried to focus. All right. So what's going on? All right, we got the four of cups. So maybe it's a new relationship. Yeah, it's a relationship. So I don't know, Pisces. Maybe we got a loved one. Maybe we got a crush on somebody or something like that, and we misjudging, especially with this four of cups coming out. Maybe we misjudging this person. Maybe we was leaning towards a no, and maybe it should be a yes, or maybe it should be a yes. Maybe we was thinking yes, and it should be a no. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's interesting. So the ace, we already know the aces are all about new beginnings, but in particular, the ace of pentacles represent a new beginning. Uh, on earthly possessions, this could be relationships. Even the ace of pentacles could indicate a relationship, a romantic relationship, a relationship job. That ace of pentacles represents a new relationship, no matter what type of relationship it is. I'm gonna put a heavy emphasis on that. I'm gonna put a heavy emphasis on that. So it looks like we might be connected to the spirit, might be receiving connections, but I don't know. Maybe somebody is ignoring their gut feeling, or maybe somebody should be ignoring their gut feeling, or the vice versa. Maybe somebody is ignoring their gut feeling and they shouldn't. Maybe that gut feeling is operating out of fear. All right, so let me see some real fast. Ace of Pentacles, manifestation, prosperity, potential. Maybe we're misjudging the potential of somebody. Maybe we think somebody is a player, a manipulator, or something, and they really not. I don't know. I don't know, Pisces. Y'all gotta come back and let me know. I will come back and do a couple. Not a couple. Do a love reading and a financial reading, but I don't know. Maybe I'll pull one more card. Three of Pentacles. That don't help. How long has this live been going on? 30 minutes. If it's been 30 minutes, I gotta shut down immediately. Let's see. 40 minutes actually. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna shut down. So what I'm thinking here, Pisces, a quick recap. Um, before I go get something to eat, what I'm seeing here is that maybe for some of us we could be misjudging something, and for some of us we could be feeling trapped. Right? We could be feeling unliberated. Right? Man, it's a million different ways I can go with this, but The strongest thing I'm feeling is maybe we could be misjudging a situation and circumstance, and maybe we thought we had everything in line, right? Maybe we thought we had our money in line, our cars closed. Maybe we did the inner healing, right? Maybe we done the work, and maybe we opened ourselves up for a potential lover, and now we could be misjudging that potential lover. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you know what I'm about to say it with me. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. I think I'm about to take some cereal off the shelf. But in any case, I ain't buying it. Peace. Oh boy.